Hello and welcome to KJ's Kitchen. I am KJ. I am 13 years a master fitness trainer, a fitness nutrition specialist, and most important to me, I'm a mom making healthy meals from my kitchen to yours. Every Wednesday here on Facebook at 12 o'clock, I go live and I share with you recipes that my family loves. And today it's not even about cooking. How cool is that? So it's all about snacking. And I know that that can either make or break individuals. I work with people all the time. I teach them how to incorporate healthy lifestyle choices, living regular life, like not completely trying to deprive themselves. And one of the biggest and hardest things to do is to make sure you have healthy snacks on hand. And a lot of people reach for easy things like the vending machine and get something carbohydrate loaded, sugar loaded, potato chip loaded, right? And that's also a trigger for our brain. Our brain really wants fats and carbs. So how do we get away from really itching for one of those high carb sugary style snacks or those fatty salty snacks? That would be to feed your brain healthy food, right? So this snack today, I call it my handheld salad. You may call it what you want. It kind of even sometimes feels more like a taco. You do what you want on what you want to call it. But first I want to hear from you in the comment fields. How do you salad? Do you use protein on your salad? Are you just vegetable? Do you dress it with a ton of dressing? Today I'm going to show you a way to keep these handheld salads high protein, super low cal, and not too much dressing with a big punch of flavor, okay? And absolutely no grain. Cool? And pretty much carb free. All right, let's start. I want you to get started with the veggies. Now this could be very versatile. What you would normally put in a salad is going to be up to you. When I say let's make this more flavorful without adding on a ton of dressing, I like things like green onion. It's not so powerful like a red onion or a white onion. It will give it enough awesome oniony flavor without being overpowering as well. So I like that. And I'm going to keep them long. Okay, I said handheld salad. So 3 nice green onions here. You could go for 4, however many you're going to make, right? And then we do carrot all the time in our salads because we love the crunch. We love the sweetness behind it. It's nature's sweet, really glycemic friendly, even though people are like, don't eat carrots, they're high sugar. Are you kidding me? Carrots are amazing. So eat your carrots, guys. Don't be afraid of eating real food. So I want you to think long when you're creating these. So I'm gonna go very long. I already kind of peeled this guy. I don't peel my carrots like wholeheartedly. I just take away some of the really rough, like dirty spots I couldn't wash off. And I like to keep some of that peeling on there because it's loaded with nutrients, especially if it's organic. That's where you get a lot of the minerals. So I am long slicing these carrots, okay? Skinny, enjoyable. And again, once you see this and create this, you will determine how many of these you'll make. Cucumber. Who loves the cucumber? I have some people when I teach. Lean is green. The more vegetables you eat, the leaner and more alive you will be. Some people are like, I only like cucumbers. As if that's a problem. Cucumbers are amazing. Super hydrating, super cleansing, and delicious. Again, you could either keep the peel on, as I'm going to do right now. You could alternate sides, so it's half peel, half meat, whatever, the inside. Or you just peel the whole thing. That's going to be up to you because I want you to enjoy your salad. So I'm going to take the ends off. I don't eat the ends. I could if I'm like on the road and have no other option. Or I bite it off and spit it out. You ever done that? That's a way to cut the end off a cucumber. Just try it, from the market if you need organic, right? Only if it's organic. Are you trying that one out? Now here's what I'm doing with this because I want it skinny and thin. I got a half. I'm going to cut it this way, bump, bump, and this way. So it's like 3 little triangle spears. You could do that long ways. That might even be easier. Cutting in at a little angle on both directions. So we end up with these little spears of cucumber. So far, my salad is onion, cucumber, and carrot. Never forget your leafy greens. Now, I don't recommend you grabbing just romaine, especially not iceberg. Sure, it's extra roughage is the great word people use, but it doesn't give you a ton of nutrients. So today I'm opting for organic spinach and arugula. You could be using any of your favorite greens. You could chop up some kale. You could go get market greens, spring greens, all the kind of greens you love, right? And I want you to think long. So you could be chopping it up really fine, especially if it's bulky like kale. Spinach is kind of already long anyway, long leafed. So I'm gonna grab my spinach leaves. They're pretty long anyway. And I'm just gonna go lengthwise and slice them so they don't take up as much space. Remember, we're holding these in our hands, right? I'll even go for more, because I think the more green you do, the longer you're gonna live. I have all these people who are like, oh, I don't eat vegetables because they're carbohydrates. I'm like, oh, the 1.5 carbs you're gonna get from a cucumber, you can't eat that? Because they're really into protein and fat. And if you're not eating your vegetables, you're gonna die sooner than the rest of us, okay? So start eating your vegetables. This is an easy way of making sure you do. I hope you enjoy it. Let's see. Fine, long chopping my spinach. Here I go. Can you see all my makings here? So what I've opted for, and this is where I want you to get creative as well. Packing the flavor without the excessive caloric or fat load, you may not be reaching for a vinaigrette. You may not be reaching for a bunch of mayo or whatever else you salad with. I brought a couple options out that are just sitting in my refrigerator that I love. Balsamic. Now you could use a regular balsamic vinegar and practically put on 0 calories. This is a glaze. I get this one from Trader Joe's. There are a lot of options of balsamic glaze out there. Read it, make sure it looks good. And it's so punching the flavor, you don't use a ton of it. So even if this one has some sugars, because that's what makes it thick like a glaze, it's not gonna be a tablespoon poured on here. So it will not be 6 sugars for you. Grey Poupon or any variety of mustard can really pack some flavor without a ton of calories. That's an option for you. And if any of you this is almost empty. Looks like I need to go shopping for more. This is sweet chili sauce. Anyone out there love your sweet chili? Ooh, Mark says smoky fig balsamic. Ooh, Mark, I want you to send me a link to that one. Smoky sounds delicious. And Mark, I know you probably go for some of this sweet chili. I've seen your cooking too. So these are some options that are super flavorful without a ton of calorie. Let's start building our handheld salad, or whatever you want to call it. A taco, a roll-up, or whatever. We are not going to be using a wrap. A lot of people throw their salads in a wrap, and that's how they hold it and run out with it. I'm going to be using nitrite-free, hormone-free, as clean as you can find, deli meat. So nitrite-free is the best way to go because you don't want all that preservative. You know, if you don't have the options of finding these at your market prepackaged, find the word boar's head. Boar's head is nitrite-free at the deli. Have them thick slice it so you can use this. You're using this as a wrap, right? And here I've got 3 little wraps. You could do 4. If you're a man, you might double it up. You need more protein. This isn't about counting calories, but if you really want to know, this is 11 grams of protein right here and 70 calories. So when I talk about a snack, I mean high protein, low cal, right? Once you add all this veggie and possibly a touch of extra flavoring, you might be at 120 calories, maybe. So if you're a man, if you have a bigger appetite, if you work out, if your snacks need to be more around 200 calories, have an extra, have 2 extra. You'll be eating a lot for your snack, but not a lot of empty, dumb calories, right? Let's start with our little spinach. Get your greens in the middle, right? Like my salads here. Boop, boop. Get my cucumbers. You see why I make them thin and long, right? You can already tell what's going on here. Get my onions. And now we go for the drizzle. I personally love my balsamic, but I'm gonna show you a variety. I'm gonna show you one of each. How cool is that? All right, got this going. I mean drips, guys. This is by no means a tablespoon or two of what you're using here. Usually when they show you on the label what the calorie and fat load are, it's usually like a tablespoon. You're not using that here, I promise. Just a little touch, just a little. Now a lot of people have gotten really used to salading with a squeeze of lemon and some salt. You can do that. I do just want to make sure you enjoy your food. That's the key to life. Loving life. Enjoy yourself. A sprinkle of salt is going to boost the amazing natural flavor of the vegetables. I always salt my vegetables. And then if you really want to, you'll get a little frisky and you might use some fancy shredded Parmesan rather than the powdered stuff. You never really know what you're getting there. You just drizzle on a little Parmesan. Here we go. Check these puppies out. I got one of each here. We got a mustard, I got a balsamic, and I got a sweet chili. So how is this a handheld salad? You could knife and fork this, but you're going to grab this guy. Whoop. I said it could be called a taco, right? You're gonna grab this guy and you got yourself a healthy, high protein, awesome snack. You can eat 3 of these, 4 of these, 5 of these. It's really gonna depend on, do you want a 100-calorie snack, a 200-calorie snack? Do you need extra protein? You'll double up the meat and double up the protein. But I prefer, instead of doubling up the meat, I want you to make more of them. That means more vegetables in your belly. So instead of doubling up the meat, you just eat 6 of them, eat 8 of them, I don't care. It's not about counting calories, it's making calories count. So hopefully you enjoyed today's snack, and I hope you're out there making some handheld salads. Please share the pictures in the comments below if you do get to this sometime this week or next. Love to see what you're doing in your kitchen. Have a fantastic day. I'm here every Wednesday, 12 o'clock live on Facebook. I will post a link in the comment fields. This link is going to get you all of the KJ Kitchen recipes into your inbox. If you have already subscribed, this particular recipe will be showing up soon. Hopefully, if you've subscribed, you've also been getting some random emails from some recipes I've done in the past. They're gonna keep coming. I'm really learning how to get more of them loaded up. Memory bank, I need to make sure I get all the recipes I've shown you all in one spot and to your inbox, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. Please follow me if you're not. Please share this on your wall if you'd like to share the love, and tag any friends that you think this recipe could serve here in the comment below. All right, lots of love. Have a beautiful Wellness Wednesday. We'll see you again next week in KJ's Kitchen.